Hello, Barack Obama. This tutorial is to assist you if you need further help with the Microsoft Office 365 apps. First of all, you're going to sign on to your email accounts. That's your username and password. Once you're in your email accounts, if you look up to the, top left, you will see a series of dots. We call this the waffle in the tech world. You will click on the waffle. And under that waffle, you have several apps. You have obviously your email accounts, which is the default when you sign on is to go directly to Outlook, your email. However, you do have your OneDrive where many of your files that you've been receiving through email are saved. In addition to any of these programs that you use, that was where you will find the end result of any documents, spreadsheets, slides, or whatnot that you use. You do have Microsoft Word in here, free of charge, PowerPoint, free of charge, Excel, free of charge, and Sway, free of charge, Forms, free of charge. There are other tools as well and other apps as well, but those are specifically the ones that I would foresee you using in the future with these accounts. These accounts are saved in the cloud, which is why you have a little cloud noted by the OneDrive, so you can access them anywhere, anytime. And it also makes it collaborative with the students and each other in the event you want to share documents. I'm going to go ahead and launch Word first. If you tap on Word, you have a blank document and you also have templates. So whatever you're looking to do, you can make a brochure, a resume. It shows you how to set up your paper, which I've used with, the 6th grade students, setting up their paper MLA style and APA style. So if you're having your students write or type up a paper, this will give you a template for them to insert. And it comes with all of the recommended sizes when spacing and whatnot when you're using Word. There are other templates as well. I'm not going to get into them right now. However, I am going to launch a blank document, and I did want to just scroll down a little bit and show you that any documents that I do in this specific app in the cloud are automatically saved inside of your OneDrive. As you can see, Joshua, several students, Jose, Emily, and so on and so forth, have also done their files and brought me into the doc so that we're collaborating in real time. So all students are working on a project together. They come into the doc, they do their part of the project. So that's what makes it engaging for the students online, is that they're sharing in one doc and they can be anywhere at any time. I'm going to go ahead and launch the blank document. The first thing I always have the students do, if they are in fact in my class at this point, all of the students are learning how to do this. The younger ones are just getting started into signing into their accounts, but sooner than later, they will be up and going. The older students, 3rd, I would say through 6th, first thing I tell them to do is to click on the document at the top and name it so that they can have easy access to it when they come back to it in their OneDrive. So we're going to name this Playground because we're playing. And it seriously works exactly like you would if you had Word on your desktop. I try to tell the students take advantage of these tools because in the long run, there's a lot of money necessary if you're going to put these on your desktop. So you got them free of charge with the accounts. So let's say the assignment is done and students then can take that share button up here and share it with you. That brings you into the process of being able to check the documents, comment on the documents, and allows you to kind of just see that the work is getting done. And if you have a document that you need to share with others at your grade level or your PLCs, whatnot, this makes everybody collaboratively come into the doc. So I'm just going to type in my name so you can see. You just type in and there it is. You can add a message and then you send, and that of course just to see, so you can see where it comes up. I'm going to send it. When you go back button to the default, which I told you automatically opens up the email, you can see that it comes right into your email. So you can kind of give a look and see here that some of the students have been reaching out to me with their docs, sharing their things with me. Brian, Anjali, they did a project in PowerPoint, I believe, Cynthia, so on and so forth. So that is how we have been using Word with the students. And that's an example of how you could use it with each other or with your class as well. I'm going to go back and visit that waffle at the top again, just to show you. Remember, as soon as you sign on to email, it automatically defaults to your inbox, your Outlook. And now we're going to go back under that waffle, those 9 dots. And I'm going to let you see PowerPoint. So we're going to launch PowerPoint. Works the same way as you would if you had it on your desktop. You can choose a template as you would if you were creating a slideshow. And obviously, any document that was shared with you via PowerPoint, like Ms. Fairclough had the Count on Me video. And I've been using this as a playground with the students just to go in kind of sort of and teach them how to use PowerPoint. So those will accumulate as you get more documents and save more documents, PowerPoints, I should say. So we're just going to go ahead and choose a template. I'm going to choose Madison. And again, as if it were on your desktop, it works the same way. It allows you to add slides, create your engaging presentation, and let you bring in images, transitions, animations, whatnot. And here it is again, that share piece that allows you to share with each other or the students if they're working on a group project, perhaps they can share with each other. So if Jose is working on a project with Emily, he would just begin to put in the names of the group. And I use these 6th graders a lot because they have a firm understanding of the apps and the accounts going into middle school. So they would just invite each other in, of course, and then they would put send with a message. And that brings them all in to the account. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. All right, I sent it to him. So as they begin to come into the document, you'll see initials come up. And that's an indicator that they're all in there. Now, what I like about this, mostly all of the programs, is I can comment. So as soon as they send me their work, I can go in and say, you know, make it just necessary adjustments here. And then they can obviously in their inbox see that I am commenting and giving them suggestions, edits, modifications, and they can go in and fix them as deemed necessary. Again, that also comes up into that default inbox that we talked about before, which is your email. And you can see that the PowerPoint has arrived. Okay. And again, the students would say, there is a message here from Mrs. Rendazzo, comments, open up to see the comments. So that's the engaging piece of it, the share piece, the collaborative piece, where you can come in and out of the documents and share with each other in real time, any place, anywhere. Lastly, I'm not going to get too much into Excel, but it works the same way. You pull up your Excel program. And I'm just going to show you my documentation from today because this is where I am doing my student log. And you can kind of see the engaging pieces I just share with Ms. Fairclough and Mr. Simpkins when I'm done. And they can come in and review my student log. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 of the week. Okay. Going to go back to email again. You do have Sway. Sway is kind of like a presentation piece as well. It's kind of like PowerPoint, but a little bit more beefed up. And it comes with some very intricate templates. And it's complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, the students seem to like it because it's different. It's not just PowerPoint, same old thing. So you can play with that at your leisure. Works the same way, has the share piece, and does remain in the drive when you shut down. Last is forms. Forms are really fun. Forms can be used to assess your students. You just easily create a survey, quiz, or anything you want in Excel, and it works interchangeably with Excel to send out the forms. This is how, if you remember at the beginning of the year, we did a survey on, I was trying to get a handle on what your units were and what you were doing so I could support your instruction in the classroom. So I created a form and I asked you all to fill it out. It's just basically, you can do a rating, a multiple choice. You could do a one question form, whatever you want to get from the students. Okay. And then you can reply responses there as well. So you can take some time to play with the form tool. It's really fun. I like it. How do you feel about Microsoft free? You kind of create, you bring in a picture. So maybe you want the students to look at a picture and analyze it for social studies and DBQ, and you want to give them options. And of course, you have to tick. If you want more answers, they will give you C's, D's, and then you have to tick what the answer is going to be. Okay. And again, you might want to name it. And then that share piece, again, right here, you can send it right to your students via their 365 account. Especially those of you who have a group email right now, that works pretty good. I know Ms. Kelly does. I've been invited into the frogs, the fish, several others off the top of my head I can't remember, but that would be, you could send it right to your group form. So that's a fun tool. And I'm just going to go back button one more time. I just want to show you the OneDrive. So everything is automatically saved, which is good news because sometimes we are so crazy and busy that we forget to save things. I know it's happened to me before. So everything just comes, sort of accumulates right in your drive there. And you can get to your drive through OneDrive under that same waffle, or you can get it through whatever program you're using. And it seems to, the most recent seems to come up right underneath, okay? So that's a really quick synopsis of the training today, if you missed it. Hopefully it's helpful for those of you that it was bad timing. And if any of you would like a review from me, or you would like to see other things in the trainings, Monday at 1:45 has been set aside for me to kind of address the staff's needs. Thank you.